I am here with Max, and I'm outside what looks like Unit 12, except it is actually Unit 14. And we're here to show you something that we've been working on for, quite a few months now, on and off, and it's going to hopefully set up quite a lot of what the summer's going. So, Max, would you like to show us into Unit 14?
Absolutely.
I'm the cameraman.
Welcome to Unit 14, the home of the new Analogue WonderLab. Still a work in progress, but we're due to move in next week. Got a few days left to decorate, make it look all nice and new, but as you can see, a lot has happened from an empty warehouse about a month ago.
Yeah, so this came about from, end of last summer. By the end of the summer, it was definitely, we were busting out the space that we already had. And so we started to look around at what we could do, what we could move to, and we were very lucky that a few months ago, Unit 14, 2 doors down from our current space, became available. And it was totally gutted, totally empty. We'll have to find some photos of what it looked like originally. And obviously it takes time to go through the process of getting the lease and all of that kind of stuff. And then Max was in charge of a blank piece of paper.
Hand-drawn designs at first, and I actually found a computer program I could use, which is a lot better, and it made the workers a lot happier as well. So the electrics, the plumbing, this had nothing. No wiring, no nothing. We had to choose what flooring, all that kind of stuff, where the worktops are going. We built a dark room from scratch. We built a loading room from scratch. Two dark rooms, essentially. One is just for loading films and checking cameras and stuff like that, and then there's a larger dark room which we can scale up to do bigger and better things in the future as well. So it's fantastic.
So what we thought we'd do is, as I say, it's been going on for a while, and a lot of it wasn't particularly pretty, and as you see now, it's still not particularly pretty, but it's starting to get there. I mean, the light is just incredible. But we wanted to show people because over the next, incredibly, we're live today, within about a week.
Yes. Yeah, so next Wednesday, we're ripping a hole in the wall of the old lab. We are picking up loads of heavy equipment, bringing it 2 doors down the road and putting it in here. The idea is we're going to be ready to switch on 24 hours later, but we're preparing for that not to happen. So the guys in the lab have currently been working really hard. They've slashed the turnaround for colour from 5 to nearly 2 days at the moment. Black and white, we've got loads of filming, so it's a bit of a struggle, but we are prepared for a couple of day hits next week. But by the end of next week, this will be a loud, vibrant lab, lots of people, lots of film, and hopefully working machinery.
Did you want to give us a quick view of where things will go? So people's films will arrive at the front.
We've got the front door here. At the moment, any customers that do come and meet us in near High Wycombe still go to Unit 12, but you may be sent here if you need more technical stuff. So there is a front desk where we can talk to people, and then behind that we've got a custom-made workbench, which is for all the incoming orders. It looks quite big,
sit behind me.
We need it to be that big. That's where we'll package things to go out, but also just open and sort your films when they come in. They will then all get sorted into boxes that don't exist yet. They'll be in this generic area in the middle where there's loads of space. And they'll be split up into either things that go to the darkroom area, that's black and white, that's E6, that's ECN2. And then also we have the colour developing area, which is over here. And then we're going to have we have one machine fully working at the moment, we're going to have more than one machine working soon. And it's going to be amazing for us. But this will be the colour developing area. They're just 2 huge machines that are able to process so many films per hour. And then those will then give the films into a scanning area, so we've got loads of plugs and Ethernet ports set up. And then in this corner we have editors. As you might know, every single photo is checked by an editor. We double check it, it's checked with the scanner, and then each one is checked individually, one by one, on a large screen for quality control. So it's the same service, it's just in a brighter, bigger space.
Exactly. So for you guys, the only thing that you'll notice is hopefully that we'll continue to drop the turnaround. So one of the things that Max only joined us just over a year ago, but made such a difference straight away. But one of the things, like the consistent feedback last year, was quality's brilliant, is generally what we heard. Turnaround a bit too slow, which we understand.
It's when the film is growing as fast as it is at the moment, I think a lot of labs are struggling, but us especially, just because the more services we've been offering, like ECN2 last year, we bought E6 in-house last year, So we've got plans of how to work that. So yeah, we're quite confident for this year, as long as next week goes fine. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're building a space that is custom built for a modern film lab. We're hiring as well if anyone fancies a job working for Max in the new place.
It's on Indeed at the moment.
On Indeed at the moment, let us know.
Until next Tuesday.
And then when it's all pretty and whatnot, we'll do some more. But we wanted to let you in at the point where it's starting to look, at least on the skeleton, like a film lab, but before it's all pretty, just so you guys can all see. There we go. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Wishes.
We'll keep you updated, yeah.
Keep us in your thoughts and prayers for next week.
Yes, yeah, we're working a lot of hours, the whole team is, so if anyone is experiencing a tiny bit of a delay, just understand that in 2 weeks' time it will all go back to
Yeah, but of course we're here, and if you have any problems, let us know. But otherwise, send us your best wishes, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.